Galaxy A34 5G has been launched as the company's new mid-range offering in India. It packs some value-for-money hardware and boasts of a design that is synonymous with the flagship Galaxy S23 series. Priced at Rs 30,999 for the base 8GB RAM variant with 128GB of storage, is the Galaxy A34 5G worth considering? I am Pranav Hegde and here is our full review to help you find out. The Samsung Galaxy A34 5G comes in multiple color options. We have the awesome lime color which has shades of green and yellow with a frosted finish on the back. The bright color helps hide fingerprints and smudges. Both the rear panel and the frame are made of plastic which helps keep the weight at 199 grams. While the rear panel is flat, the curved edges of the frame offer a good in-hand feel. The Galaxy A34 5G is perhaps the most affordable smartphone in the company's current lineup with an official IP67 rating. This means that it should survive when submerged under 1 meter of water for about 30 minutes, which gives some assurance if you were to say use the phone outdoors on a rainy day. The rear panel's array of 3 circular cutouts for the camera setup makes the Galaxy A34 5G look like the flagship Galaxy S23 5G. However, the water drop notch at the top of the display does give the phone a dated look. The screen is flat and has fairly narrow bezels around it. What makes up for the notch is the bright 6.6-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED display which offers vivid colors. The viewing angles are quite good and I did not experience any issues while consuming content outdoors. Unfortunately, there is no HDR10 Plus certification. The Galaxy A34 5G's display also offers a 120Hz refresh rate. There is no smart switch option and you can either set the refresh rate at 60Hz or 120Hz all the time. There is also an in-display fingerprint scanner which is fairly quick at authentication. The phone has a MediaTek Dimensity 1080 SoC which is quite capable of handling routine tasks easily. I also played games for about 30 minutes straight and the device did not heat up. Call of Duty Mobile ran quite well at max frame rate and with low graphics quality. There were times when I noticed frame drops at hot drop spots, so it's not the best for heavy gaming but does not choke when playing less intensive games. For instance, Asphalt 9 Legends did not show any signs of lag or stutter. The Galaxy A34 5G packs a 5000 mAh battery and supports 25W fast charging. You do not get a charger in the box though. The phone offers quite good battery life. In our HD video battery loop test, the Galaxy A34 lasted for 20 hours and 2 minutes, which is quite impressive. In terms of software, Samsung Galaxy A34 5G boasts One UI 5.1 which is based on Android 13. One UI 5.1 offers support for Android's Material View design which can match the system icon and UI colors to that of the wallpaper. It also gives users the option to adjust the font size and style. During the review, there were times I noticed some stutter while switching between apps. Apps load quickly and RAM management was also quite good. Samsung has promised to provide 4 major Android updates and security support for 5 years which is currently the best in the segment. The Samsung Galaxy A34 5G comes pre-installed with a bunch of Samsung's native apps and Amazon. Glance comes pre-installed by default on the phone. However, this ad-heavy lock screen can be disabled too if needed. Lastly, the cameras. The Galaxy A34 5G features a triple camera setup with a 48MP primary camera that supports optical image stabilization. It also has an 8MP ultra-wide camera and a 5MP macro sensor. For selfies, there is a 13MP sensor. The primary camera captures good details and well-exposed shots. However, the colors are a bit on the saturated side. In low light, the camera exposes the subject well, but there is loss of details around the edges and darker areas of the scene. The main camera's portrait mode also offers a creamy background blur with good subject segmentation in most cases. However, human subjects tend to get a slightly fairer skin tone. Images taken by the ultra-wide camera usually have distorted edges and boosted colors. Daylight images are good, but in low light, details are soft and it introduces noise around the edges. The macro camera is quite good, but you need to get a hang of the focusing distance, not to mention have very steady hands. The selfie camera is not as consistent as the rear camera. At times, it got the skin tone right, but on occasion, photos had muted colors. Dynamic range performance is quite good though. In portrait mode, the front camera also blurs out the background quite accurately. The Samsung Galaxy A34 5G supports up to 4K 30fps video recording, but its super steady mode only works at 1080p 30fps. The front camera can shoot at 1080p or 4K 30fps. Video footage from both the front and rear main camera produce good details and dynamic range. The Samsung Galaxy A34 5G is like any other classic Samsung mid-range phone. Not very heavy on specifications but offers a good experience overall. It even mimics its flagship cousin, the Galaxy S23, in terms of design. The phone also gets an IP67 rating, which is a rarity in sub ₹30,000 smartphones. It has a good display and performance unit that are capable enough to get most tasks done. Battery life is quite impressive. The Galaxy A34 also manages decent camera performance. If you are a gamer, the Poco F5 could possibly be a better choice around this price thanks to the more powerful SoC. There's also the slightly old but still relevant Nothing Phone 1, which offers quite a unique design, reliable